Greetings, welcome to the Mid-Missouri Kayak and Weather Report for November 2019. At 12:45 in the afternoon on Tuesday, November 19th, the temperature is 58 degrees. We're headed for a high of 60 today. Tomorrow, expecting a high of 66, but it won't be sunny like this. It's going to be overcast again. It was overcast yesterday. We had low to mid 50s yesterday, 50 the day before, 40s before that. We've had some freezing. Temperature is going to go down in a couple of days into the 40s and high 30s again. We had 2 inches of snow, which is gone. We're in hunting season. I started to record this and I had an issue with the camera and I had to start over again, but there was gunfire going off while I was recording. But yes, it's deer season, hunting season is open. And I am on an unidentified body of water. It's a little creek coming off the Marys River. I launched at the Mary-Osa Access. It's named for the Marys River and the Osage River. It's a ramp on the Osage. It's a double ramp. It's pretty big. It gets a lot of fishing boat traffic. It's a good-sized river. And right across from the boat ramp, 100 yards downstream, is the Marys River, so I come up here. Now look at my records, and the last time I was launched at that ramp was December of last year, and I tried coming to the Marys River, and when I got to it, it was a sheet of ice, and I couldn't get up into it. Smaller river, maybe 150 feet across at that point. But I couldn't get into it, and so I just went downstream a little ways and back. It was pretty chilly. I made it a short paddle, because there was nothing interesting to see. Now, the Marys River does go along a lot of farmland. There are some bluffs a little further away from the river, but mostly farmland, so it's pretty much featureless. But I thought that it would be a good place that I might see some herons on shore, since there are some shallows. But I did not see any until I came into this creek. Now during the summer this is probably dry, and right here it's maybe 6 inches deep. That was a good lunch. Where it joins the Marys River, it was about 5 or 6 feet deep for the first couple hundred yards, and then it's real shallow. So I had to paddle in carefully here. The only wildlife I've seen has actually been in here. I saw a great blue heron and a kingfisher and a pileated woodpecker, but I could not get close enough to them. This is so tight and narrow that once the heron saw me, it took off, which is too bad. I've seen beaver activity. There's all kinds of trees. I saw a good half dozen of them, which are chewed up, some of them almost ready to fall over, chewed through. But I have not seen anything on this body of water. Oh, geez, son of a gun. There is one right there. Let me see if I can turn it around and zoom in on it. Yeah, see that? Cool, huh? Yeah. As you can see, there's maybe 10% of the leaves left. So, most of the leaves are falling. I went out about 2 weeks ago. I went hiking November 5th at the Painted Rock Conservation Area, and it was perfect timing. The leaves were great, and the funny thing is that 2 weeks before that, I went to Hahataka, which is where I like to go for leaves in the autumn, and they were already changed. See, with the bluffs and the valleys around here, that you get these pockets, you know, where there's frost and there's not frost, and so you get the leaves changing or not changing. So, yeah. Well, that's pretty cool though, that beaver activity. Not a lot going on. I talked about the weather. We did have 2 inches of snow. We don't have that anymore. That went pretty quick. Beautiful blue sky though, and what's really kind of cool though is that the sycamores then, which are white, they're white trees, their trunks and the branches are white, and they really stand out when they've got some blue sky behind them. And you know, the other trees with the leaves missing, so you're seeing those white trees, and it's really kind of cool. Yeah, got some good shots of some maples there at the Painted Rock. There aren't many maples around here. They're considered an invasive species. There aren't that many of them, actually. But there are there, so I'd like to go to the Painted Rock to get some maple photos. Okay, so kayaking. weather. Going to be chilly in a couple of days again. Not a heck of a lot else going on. I'm using an app called Glimpse. So thank you, Sue Benders. Thank you for telling me about Glimpse. It's really cool. It tracks my activity. It shows where I'm going on a map, and it offers me the chance to share it. So I can send that link by text or email, whatever way. So I send it to Bonnie, and she can see where I am, so that if I don't make it home, she knows where to look for my kayak anyway, so she can resell it. Right? But yeah, it's pretty cool. And Sue uses it for ballooning. You know, I mean, that way you know where the balloon is. So yeah. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The thing is, it offers 3 choices of, if you set it, it wants to automatically default to sharing it for 15 minutes. But if you set a destination, it'll give you as long, according to Google, I'm supposing, how long it takes you to get there. So it has the option of car, bike, or walk. So I've set it for walk. But the thing is, on the map, it shows a dotted line that is the route to get to where you're walking. And I had to restart my phone a couple of minutes ago because it froze. I guess I was running too many apps, I don't know. But I had set it for Lynn, Missouri, and it was an 8-mile walk, you know. So as long as I leave the river, it keeps showing me going across farm fields to get back over to get the route. But once I restarted it, I set it, well, I want it to stay open long enough, so I set it for Osage City, which is just across the river right by the boat ramp, not far from the boat ramp. You know, so that I can keep that thing running, and it routes me really weird. It doesn't take me back over to the highway, it takes me down to another highway and back again. It's like, I don't know, a 15-hour walk or something. Yeah. But still, it's pretty cool because it, like I said, she knows where I am, which, you know, the whole safety thing. Well, that's about it. That's about it. That's weather, kayaking, and a glimpse of the future. Yeah. So, this has been your Mid-Missouri Kayak and Weather Report for November 2019. Ciao, folks. Vlog on.